Hi guys, welcome to the channel. In the last few videos we've managed to beat Pierre, Pablo, Joel and Isabel, and today we're finally moving up onto the 1700s. We're going to try take on Arthur. Now I'm a 1600 and I think in the past I've beaten a 1700 once or twice before, but we're, we're gonna really need to punch above our weight if we're going to beat Arthur today. Arthur's been playing a long time with his family and he's got quite a balanced and careful playing style. So let's see what we can do in this challenge match. Alright guys, hope you're well. Hope you're enjoying the new audio quality for my long-term followers. Let's get the Sicilian on the board. Yeah. So I normally play this or this. I think this line is better when the bishop's here because it kicks the bishop back. Well, I'm not really familiar with this setup, so let's just play a flexible move. Okay. So I guess it's so they can put 2 pawns in the center. That's what this move's all about. So yeah, let's do it. So now if this, he does get to hit me with the knight, but I really don't want him playing this. So I'm going to do this. Yeah. So the normal place in the Scandi, this is sort of Scandi-esque now. Normal place is to put the queen here or back here. Here he can quickly do that, so and create like a revealed attack thing. What am I doing? Wait, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot, guys. I've just won a pawn. Why didn't I just take the pawn? I was. Oh my god. Oh no. Arthur's getting in my head. Like, because I'm playing a 1700, I expect they're making the best moves, and he just literally blundered a pawn. I've still got to watch out for blunders, even against the 1700 bot. Wow. Uh, and now this is just really bad. I mean, here he's got this check, which wins the knight. If here, that looks a bit weird, but maybe it's okay. Try this. So we were much better, and now I'm pretty sure we're significantly worse. How do we defend this knight? Or should we just move it? Probably just easier to move it. It was a bit loose on the square anyway. I'm happy with the trade here. If I do this, then pin this, then he'd just take and I won't be able to castle. Probably not the best plan. How about this, and I can get my queen out with check and he has to go back. Or move the bishop maybe. What about if I do this? Actually, this is probably a move I should get in anyway. But I think maybe take this first. What if I do that? Kick the knight back. I don't want the knight exerting this pressure, potential forks everywhere. So let's just kick him back there. And now I think we're fine, but I'm just annoyed because we could have had that advantage. We could have won this pawn. I mean, it's still isolated in the middle and should win it long term, but let's put some pressure on it. This bishop is good. I'm a bit annoyed my pawns are on light squares and the bishop's just cutting right through. But if we do that, it takes on pawn, and that's really bad for us because then we get an isolated pawn. If we go like this, he takes, we get an isolated pawn. This pawn's a bit of an issue. I wish we just dealt with early on. If I go here, let's solidify this as a weakness, not allow him to push. And then maybe bring a rook to finally win this pawn, although this is here. Maybe just bring a rook like that. Oh, I guess. Oh, I thought a rook was going to come and try and pin me there. Hmm. So now we can win this pawn, and then if takes, takes, but then I'm never going to castle. This might be better. Just protecting the rook from the side. And he's not got this because nothing covers that square. So maybe that. If takes, takes, but then rook can come out, and it's just a bit awkward getting castled. I think taking this pawn's probably greedy because then it just leaves our king completely open in the middle and vulnerable to checks. I'm going to do this. More constrained. What's that move all about, guys? What is that? What's he doing? I don't know what that does. I guess it opens up this square. Because, I mean, he could have gone to any of these squares anyway. I'm really confused by that move. So, I mean, I could play that, but then he just gets a check. So that's actually a really bad move. I need to just get this bishop out. To do this. It seems very loose, though. And the queen has quite a lot of squares that it can go to and put some damage. So I'm just going to get the bishop out. What is this queen doing? Two really, really random queen moves. I mean, I guess. I mean, he was here. Why didn't you just go like that and attack the pawn? I mean, now this looks okay. Queen still protects the rook through the hull. I'm really confused. All these queen moves just. I did say Arthur was quite a careful player, so I guess he's just trying not to create any weaknesses in the position. What about that? Takes, I get double pawns. It's pretty horrible. I take this. It's the same situation where my king's in the middle and there's going to be checks. So here is quite compact. Also protects the rook, which I like. Could go out here, but it's not. It's just an undefended piece, and it's not actually attacking anything. I think just here. Ah, of course. I said this pawn was important back here, didn't I? It was covering this square. Sort of baited me into playing this. Arthur, you psychological warfare going on. So now that does mess me up a little bit. I go back here. And now that's available. I even talked about this threat before. So if I go here, he goes here. I go here, he goes here. That's not good. What if I go here, he goes here. Then I go here, he goes here. Not good. Um, this is probably just losing. What if I go like that? He takes, I take. Then I guess he just hit the knight. Not really. I don't know. Maybe this is okay. Right, so my queen's no longer under attack. So that's. Is it an improvement? Because I go here and he goes here. But then I block. But then maybe it's okay. Maybe? I don't know. Oh no, it's pinned. It's that. Yeah, it's pinned. Oh my god! Come on, that was a poorly played game by myself. Even I just not realizing that I was getting mated is um, it's unforgivable, guys. Maybe I sound like I'm being harsh on myself, but that is that's appalling. Right, we're gonna do better. I'm annoyed at myself because we had a winning position if we'd just taken that pawn. We just had control of the centre. Alright, anyway, let's move on. We've got a fresh canvas. This is a beautiful, fresh chessboard. We're gonna play aggressive. Arthur's a careful player, so let's get a bit messy with him. Why don't we probably not. Let's get the knight out. There's bishop coming out. Pawn, I can't really attack it, can it? Where do I put this bishop? Here to pivot round like this. I could just fianchetto. But if I fianchetto, this bishop's actually trapped, isn't it? To this. But I like that. Stops the knight jumping here. Also gives this bishop a gorgeous little retreat square to give it this long diagonal. Hmm. Yeah, okay, fair enough. So White thinks they've done well there because I can't castle, but I mean I don't need to castle anymore because queens are off the board. So do I take some space here? Not really. It's defended by the knight. I'll do this and then this. And then if they close me down, looks uncomfortable. It's weird. I don't really want to bring the knight here and prevent this pawn from pushing out. So I like to get my bishop, stop him castling, get it on this diagonal, but it's not really possible. I don't think. Maybe just a king move. Here I just take. What about this? But then we're getting a bit too frisky, I think. So now, hmm, now developing just looks really good. I could develop, protect this, and then fianchetto. Just temporarily block this in. Sort of like that. Looks pretty. Ooh, look at them. Okay, what's this all about? So he's threatening this and this. I guess it's a check. Honestly, king up is a piece. I feel like king up's the move. This I just take. I feel like long term it might be a bit of a weakness. But I'm gonna go for it. Gotta we gotta be aggressive. We're playing a 1700. Like we need to make some plays. So if we take, our king's sort of looking a bit silly. This move's trying to make our king look silly, and I do not appreciate that. If we push, we can try and close off the center with a mind of doing, like, say we get the knight out the way and then push this pawn to reinforce it. But maybe that, but then here. Then I just move my king back. Okay. So now we want to play this and this. Also, that looks okay. So if here, what can he do? Because that just give him sort of a free move. He can go check. I just go up. I don't know. See what he does. Oh yeah, that was protecting against that. Oh, and I can't do this anymore. Ah, that's annoying. Okay. Now he gets his plan. And bring the knight in now. I'd like to do that. Hit this. But it was just there. My whole plan was... Yeah, no, this is the move, guys. I know my position looks horrible, but I actually like it. Why has he done that? What? Because the pawns were going to come and destroy that bishop's activity, I think. That's why he traded off the bishop for the knight. So he's got revealed attacks here, but he can't actually do much damage with them. So I'm just going to complete my plan. Although, do I need to? I don't really need to do that anymore. I could just bring a rook. But, do we get aggressive with the king? I mean, we tried that before. He's not got this anymore because we've got pawn. I feel like this is going to be just easier to manage, isn't it? No, sir. Look at that. Oh, we love this pawn chain. All right, where is my laptop charger? We'll do this game though. I'll plug my laptop in. So if we take, I mean this looks good even. Just hitting the rook. If we take, I guess he just gets his knight in. This looks good. I think we're better here. We've got a space advantage. We've got the bishop pair, which is long term. I know it's currently blocked in, but long term, this bishop is staring at the king. I think we're better. So, here, I don't really see what prospects the knight has after that. I think, what about just actually this little maneuver? That's just a bit complicated, but let's go for it. That looks really nice. Got the open file. That is a nice bishop, though. How do we... Oh, that's a disgusting bishop. How do we stifle its activity? Sorry for the background noise, guys. Just plugging my laptop in. 2 seconds. So that bishop... Right. What do we do about him? He looks very scary. We need to suppress that knight's activity. I think if we play c2 up 2, we can suppress that black knight from coming out. I think then we're in a decent position. Again, apologies for the background noise there. That's just I'm just on my bed with my laptop balanced and a load of books, and my microphone balanced on a load of books. So it's not the best setup, but I'm getting a house in a couple of days, so yeah, I'll be able to get a desk set up. Right, I'm back. I'm back in my position. So I'm liking the way his knights are going to be very stifled after this move here. His bishop in a problem. That's fine, isn't it? Let's do this. Take even more space. Just twist the knife. Alright, he's trying to break. He knows. My laptop charge is just falling out. And we're back. Right, sorry about that, guys. So he's trying to break the position back open. We've got this pawn to defend. But then he's properly hitting this pawn. It's actually a sacrifice. I mean, I could just take it. But my instinct is to defend it. I'll play that here. I think we just take the free pawn. and then play this, pinning it to the king, right? Oh, okay. But you're not going to be able to hold on to this pawn all on its own, are you? The pushing looks tempting, but actually he just jumps in. I want to keep this knight suppressed. But what about that and that? That really clamps down on the position. If it takes, then I can sort my pawn structure out. Oh, I mean, that just looks beautiful. Also, uh, also this bishop just out. Wait, what is this knight doing? Is it needed? I don't think it's really needed here. I think we can maneuver it out. Let's do it. Is he going to sack a knight? I guess this knight is now protecting this square. What if we bring the king? Just to protect against this. And maybe put some pressure on this pawn. Oh, rook now, though. How about that? I want to get this knight out. Not rush, though. Okay, that makes me happy. Alright, so this is pinned. This looks super strong. We've got to be so careful against Arthur. He's such a solid bot. We've just got to be super consistent. Right till the end. So what do we do? Do we try and win this pawn? I mean, this just looks so good. Getting the knight in here. We'd also be threatening this pawn push, so he'd have to move a knight. I think he's going to sack the knight. Oh, trade the knight, sorry. What? Uh, If I go here, here, here. Because, I mean, if I go for the fork, he will just take. But then I can take with check. And then take that. Right? Yeah. This seems like a desperation check from my opponent. So if I move here, that would be a disaster because he'd be able to get his knight out of the situation. If I move here, he's not got anything. I don't think. Although, then he can move his knight out. And hit the rook. Oh, if only I could take. What about this? Take. Oh, this check. I knew it was there lingering in the position, but it just came to bite me at the worst possible time. We go back here. We can hit the rook, but we still take with check. Maybe this is better. This is tough to know where to put the king, actually. Yeah, it could support this pawn push in the future. Yeah, I mean, we're going to win this pawn easier. Main thing is to not get forked, but not get checked. Here, there's no checks. So let's do it. Okay. So now what is he threatening? This, my bishop takes. This is fine. This isn't too scary, I don't think. Let's take it. So we'd like to take this now. How about that? You know what? We just want to trade. Although no, we can't do that because this protects. What about this? Just looking at these knight jumps, I think they're okay. Although if here, we'd have to go here and then you'd get in. Ugh. So actually maybe this to stop this leading to this. So if here, 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 then the rook still comes in with winning the bishop. Actually, this rook is a real issue. What if we do that? Blockade the rook's activity. We do lose a pawn. So if here, here, this would still be a threat. Alright, this is tough. It's just this check. If I do this straight away, then he just does that. Oh no. I don't know what to do. I want to just push a pawn, but I can't. This king is an issue. I just wish the king was over in the corner somewhere. Ah, this is too strong. This is the only way I can think to maybe delay it. But even then, what about if I play this and then the rook can't come in after this here? There's our answer. Took me a little while to figure this one out, but I think that holds things together a bit better. Let's try it. That check. Oh no, that forces the king here. Ugh. Oh no. And now he's got a revealed attack, so he can take that if he wants. He can. Which square's better? I don't really think it matters. It's well. I mean, if I take, I take. But then this rook is so strong. And once I move the knight, the pawns fall. Let's try it. Because what about just this? I mean, we've just got this pawn. This. I guess that's always stopping promotion, isn't it? Ooh, what about that little move? Takes, but then we've got two passed pawns. We are 3 points of material up, but it really doesn't feel like it. So I don't know why I'm trying to sacrifice and make this hard for myself. What if we could just go here and lose a pawn? Is it the end of the world? I just think this is good. If takes, I've got two passed pawns. Takes, push. I mean, here. We're up 3 points. How do we hold on to this bishop and not? Only we could protect in a better way than this. Maybe we just lose the pawn and go here. I think this is better. I'm going to do it. So it's which pawn do we push? I mean, even this, then the rook can't even come back. And if the rook does that, we're also getting our rook out. How do you stop this? Maybe that, yeah. What if this? Here. What if we just go like that, though? Or like this, going after this pawn. If here, he wins the pawn. We don't want to do that. It's whether we go king here, we're definitely winning. Whether we go king here and push these, or rook here, rook here. I just think this. You can't take. Oh, that pawn is a bit scary, I guess. Hmm. If we go this, we still get a pass pawn. God. He cannot draw this. I gave up that piece for these two pawns. This pawn has just been a nuisance all game. Push, he takes. If I push this, he takes. Push here. Take. Ugh. Oh no. Now he's winning. Winning these two pawns. Wait, that's a mistake. No, no, no. He had to take. He can't let me defend it and push, right? That's ridiculous. If here, here, here. How do you ever stop that pawn? Here? I'm doing it. So now, we've got this. We take. If he can go here with checks, let's take. But come on, you can't let me have that. Or just that. And if takes, I promote. Um, here, here, but then here, here, promote. I check, no good. What if I just promote? He takes, I take. I mean, it's as simple as that, isn't it? Okay. Wow, guys. I've only beaten a 1700 a few times in my life. Maybe, I don't know, like once or twice. So I should take this pawn. Uh, how do we clean this up? Check. Hmm. How do we get this rook off the board? The main thing is, we don't line our king and queen up to get forked. Let's just focus on that. Here we can't get forked. We do this, we can't get forked. Let's do this. If here there's no forks, we've got to be careful because our king and queen are on a line. Sorry guys, it's been a bit slow, but I'm just making sure this Arthur's going to have all the tricks in the book. Actually, this isn't as easy as I thought. Let's give a check. What about this? Okay. This pawn wasn't here, it'd be a lot easier, but he's just defending this pawn. Now I can move here. But actually, if here, check, I'm in line with the king, so I have to go here and check. I move here, wins the queen. Oh my god, that would be a massive blunder. I'm a bit scared. let's just move the queen, I think. Wait, we go here, we just get forked. Maybe we go like here. Check. Thing is, in a 10-minute game online, all you do is check them until they put their king and the rook both on a dark square, and you'd be able to fork them. But I don't know if the bot's ever going to do that. Let's go here. Check. Alright. What about this? What about this? Does that protect? I need to protect this square so he can't come in and. Right, so if here can't defend the pawn. Oh, he just does that. He just does that. Right, we've got to be really careful not to get this into a draw somehow. Yeah. So if we take, he takes, we take, he goes here. Yeah, that's a draw. King's just close enough for us to not be able to make this work. All right, let's. This is gonna take time, guys. The bot's just gonna be so annoying. Right, so now if we do this, take, here, here, here. Still, he's just gonna sneak a draw. All right, check. Check. Here, take, here. And we cannot get our king out. It's still a draw. This Arthur is so tricky. I'm getting annoyed. Oh my god. Are we going to have a repetition draw? This is the sort of thing that just doesn't happen in normal games online. Let's go here. They just blunder and leave their king and rook forkable, and you just fork them and win. Check. So if we go here, doesn't really do anything. Let's try. I don't know. Let's try going this way. I just don't want to repeat moves somehow. Wait. So check here, take here. Here, here. We still can't get our king out. Alright, come on. What about this? Goes back. Goes there. Hmm. Um, this. Guys, have I missed a fork here? Because I just don't know what to do. Don't know what to do. Right, so now let's say I don't know. Don't know, guys. Check. Take. Here, 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 here. I don't know this endgame well enough. Right, take. Here, take. Here. He goes here. We go here. He goes here. We go here. He goes here. We go here. We're never promoting the pawn. I really don't know what to do. Hey, here, here. Always just getting back in time to stop my king getting back out in order to push the pawn. Yeah. Take here, here, here. It's oh my god, it's driving me mad. Still not working. What if we move the king, push the pawn? What if we move the king and start back forcing his king that way? Maybe that's a plan. And now I'm just feeling like I'm gonna blunder a fork. Oh, okay. So what about? Wait, what about like? Can I not win this pawn though somehow? With check, he can go here. If I go here and come, and if he comes in, I take. Right? This looks a bit better. No, this is winning now, guys. This is winning. Here, 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 here. No, sorry. Here, 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 here. And I still can't get out. This is still drawing. I, I don't know if I'm misevaluating this, guys. I don't know if I'm losing my mind. I feel like this is still a draw. Unless, wait, can I check? Go here and set up this. And here. So if check, no, check, here, and I win the pawn. Oh my god. How long did that take? Check. He's not got anything. Oh my god, guys. What? How? Um, wow. That was exhausting. But here, there's no trickery. Comes here and just do that. Guys, if I stalemate now, I'm gonna scream. I'd scream. Arthur, there is a massive gap between a 16 and a 1700. I don't know if I've ever beaten a 1700, if I'm honest, guys. I think I said before the video that I had, but I don't know if I ever have. I'm gonna check my stats later to see, but I just wanted to tell myself that I could do it. Just making sure that he's got a square to go to. That's a check, so that's fine. I'm actually forgetting how to checkmate. My mind is just gone. Yeah, he's got a square, and then we give it one of these. Got a square. That's a sigh of relief from me, guys. Do we shove it in his face or do we go along the row? Let's shove it in his face. Have it, Arthur! Have it! Stick that in your pipe, Arthur. You. Let's. Oh, we made 1700, guys. Come on, let's go. No, I don't think I ever have. I think the more I think about it, I think it was like a 1680 was my highest. Let's just bask in the glory of this victory. If it'll. Oh my god, it was a queenless game as well. It was so methodical and slow. This is the type of games that I just hate. It's not actually analysing it, what's going on. How do you like refresh this? Thank you guys. Those of you that stuck with me till the end of that game. Wow, sorry if I was getting a bit frustrated and quiet and tired at the end, but I took everything I had. Yeah. I mean, I did have a better position here. And then here, that passed pawn just caused me issues. But this knight was too much for him. Oh, okay, here we go. So it says this wasn't sound sacking. Oh, and that was a missed win. If I just taken, he couldn't take back because of this. And yeah, this move was so annoying. And I did wonder after, why didn't he take, and then this? And then I'd have gone like that, so pretty understandable. The bit I didn't get was why he didn't. Why didn't he take that? He had a chance earlier. Yeah, I did this, and he didn't take this. That was. It should be in red. That was surely a massive blunder. He just taken. It would have been a bit of a closer game, but. And I want to see this end. Here, tell me, engine, tell me, people in the comments, why did this take me so long? Online, normally you just get a fork within 2 or 3 moves, but I started trying to battle with my king, and then I thought I'd bring my king back to support the pawn, and then I realised, blunder? Why? That was best move. Oh, I had a fork there. I missed a fork early on. Maybe there was a bit of me that was like, oh, it's an engine. Engines don't blunder the forks. I didn't expect to find the fork. And yeah, it was just all good moves because there wasn't really anything to be done here. Till I started bringing my king out, and that was a little moment of inspiration. And yeah, I did it in a slightly different way, but yeah, forked the king and pawn, and then wow, that took every bit of brain energy I had seeing that game out. Thank you to my subscribers and everyone who's watched this video, who watched that till the end and battled through that with me. That's the first 1700 I've ever beat. Smash the subscribe button if you're still here, and I'll see you next time.